Good morning, viewers. Welcome to this time of an informal discussion with my friend. My own name is Sodipo.
I'm Rotimi Johnson, but they call me Ojasope. Yes, we are just having a discussion and we felt, we can let even more people be part of this discussion. You can put your comments below. But essentially this pandemic, we have had different issues, we have had different approaches to it. But more importantly, many of us, we have had personal experiences. My own, about 3 weeks ago, I started coughing. And what came to my mind that it don't happen. I am a man of faith, but then when you start coughing and you can't explain it, and you've had couples of meetings in the past 48 hours, the natural thing is, as a family man, how do I protect my family from being infected? But after 24 hours, with the help of my friend, and of course, he gave me some local herbs. That is ordinary cough that I had, but he gave me some herbs. Interestingly, these grasses that we fumigate and weeds. And he went outside my house and he just fetched a couple of them. I boiled, and in 2-3 hours, I was relieved of the cough. And I started making jest of myself, and my children too were all laughing that actually I inhaled a chemical that I was reacting to. But that aside, if weeds around our houses can be so effective, then why can't we, as a nation, in a fight against pandemic, look inward? My friend has postgraduate qualification in
MSc Botany.
MSc Botany.
Yeah.
So, to an extent, you understand the chemical composition of some of these plants we have around. And that's why I felt, let's just discuss.
Okay.
Why is it so difficult for us as a nation? Is it because of the blackness of our skin?
No.
That we have not been able to come up with a local remedy to fight this pandemic?
No. The reason why we have not been able to come up with a local remedy is because, first of all, there is a politics that is associated with remedies for anything that is global, that is affecting people globally.
Okay.
For example, if you remember when there was the HIV wahala came, somebody in Nigeria came up, he called himself Dr. Abalaka.
Yeah.
He says he has a cure for it. You understand? But they shouted him down. Why? Because a lot of money will be coming into the country. Money that's supposed to support from global bodies, World Health Organization and all that supports the fight against AIDS. If somebody is already in your country claiming he can cure AIDS, you will prevent that money coming to your country.
Yeah.
So because of the politics of it, they shouted that man down. So similarly, this COVID-19 pandemic also, our leaders will not want to look in the direction of a local solution because of the little money that they think maybe World Health Organization will send to Nigeria so that they can find something to chop. I think that's what the problem is. Now, you mentioned a herb that you used, the weed. It wasn't my idea. It was actually the idea of 5 professors from UI. A group of researchers collaborated to study that plant. Some people handle the ethnobotany, some people handle the pharmacological aspects of it. Different areas they handled. Now that plant has been in use before for asthma, to treat asthma.
Okay.
It's actually called asthma plant.
Okay.
Euphorbia hitter.
Okay.
That's the botanical name. In Yoruba language, they call it egeile or egele.
Okay.
In some other parts of Yoruba land, they call it eniile.
Okay.
So, but in English language, it's referred to as asthma plant because it's used to treat asthma. But recently, because of the problem of this pandemic and the fact that there is no cure, probably if there is already a cure, if there's a serum, if there's a vaccine, nobody will look for a cure because they know that in the process of bringing the vaccine, the Minister of Health will chop out of it, the Commissioner for Health of every state will chop out of it, the CMD of tertiary institutions will chop out of it, nobody will bother.
You can say all those because you're on Facebook. In a radio station, they will have shut you down. But you know, as funny as this may sound, that is the truth. Because you keep finding out that there are some problems that as a nation we should be able to
solve by ourselves.
Yeah,
that's true.
Particularly a pandemic is ravaging them there and here. So why are you looking up to them to solve what they have not been able to solve for us, what they have not been able to solve for themselves?
Yeah.
I don't understand. You know, when Engineer Seyi Makinde came online and he said we'll seek local remedy, we'll look inward. You know, I was so happy. You know, when he talked about black seed and you know and other researches, you know, a lot of people have been sending some write-ups to me, and I try to forward to the concerned people in Oyo State too,
okay,
because it might, who knows what will help. But more importantly, why like this? Because I felt 5 billion, you announced 5 billion today, federal government 5 billion, 86 billion. If we can devote just 2 billion, okay, let's have a research to prevent our people from dying. Forget about World Medical Journal. Forget about World Health Organization ratification of any herb. The important thing and the urgency of the task at hand.
Madagascar didn't wait for World Health Organization
exactly.
or anything.
And I can't remember the last time I heard anything about
Madagascar.
But look at it's trending for good things. Going to 2 months fighting, you're just talking about palliative. Is palliative more important than cure, saving the lives?
You can see.
Because if you are taking palliative, it's not a guarantee that you will not be infected anyway.
The focus for African leaders is always where money will come out for something to be chopped. Palliative is where money will come out for something.
Because our emphasis, if the way we
because you can say you have distributed to 100 people, meanwhile, that you can't find 2 people who admit that he has collected. So money for 8 has gone into somebody's pocket. The focus is on palliative because it's an opportunity to. That's why I think the problem is always the problem. Selfishness and greed. Basic problem in Africa.
Because it now becomes so, you know, confounding to now hear a federal legislator complaining that how can the governor of Oyo State recover within just 5 days. How did you find that statement?
No. He wants him to be there so that. My brother.
You know, when I heard that, what's this man talking about?
So you know, there are some things that you just think that because some people already have a warped mind. They already have a warped mind about things. Their mind has been warped by the greed and the desire to eat something.
Perpetuate themselves in power.
Yes, eat something or chop something and all that. So things that ordinary people will see and rejoice, they will not be able to rejoice because that thing is blocking the opportunity to chop something.
Because when I heard that statement, I was like, that means if you were the governor, though it was Qatar you had, you can claim that it was COVID-19. So that's why it will come to your mind.
Yeah. Some people were even complaining that he wasn't supposed to leave that isolation at that time. But that even if he consider himself already healed, he should stay there for the next 1 week.
Yeah, at least those who are saying that, that's still logical to keep, you know, people safe. But to claim entirely that he was not even infected, I found that so absurd. Then another issue that I kept thinking about is this issue of rice.
Okay.
I know, because the more I think about it, the more what's the argument about?
The rice.
The rice is expired.
Okay.
NAFDAC never certified it.
That wasn't the one they certified. I think it was.
No, NAFDAC came out to say that they did not certify
this particular one.
Yes. So then what's the argument about? The argument about that Oyo State should not have returned it, or the argument is that after Oyo State received it, it was then that it expired, or Oyo State should just have kept quiet.
The way other states are keeping quiet.
I don't understand the
because
argument.
that's what their problem is. this particular federal government, I don't want to maybe I should mention.
Don't
This particular government that we have presently wants acquiescence of everything, submission to everything. Any dissenting voice is seen as rebellion, opposition, or revolution, you know, or how do they say it now? As in, as if you want to pull the government down.
Yeah.
You can't even say a word contrary to what is happening in anything. There was this time when there was a spate of kidnapping between Oyo State and Osun. It was so much.
Yes.
Soyinka and some people wanted to organize a meeting to deliberate on the security situation in the southwest and find a solution. They went and locked the venue.
Wow.
Some people here in Ibadan wanted to organize a rally just to sensitize people about the situation there. They were supposed to meet at the arcade in front of the government house.
Yeah.
They went and carried their group, their top leaders, and DSS and shot them, put them in detention so that the others can scatter. Of course, everybody knows about the case of Shure. I don't even have to mention that.
Yeah.
Dictatorship.
You know what even baffles me is anything that has to do with life.
So that's it also applies to this rice also now.
Yes,
They don't even want anybody to talk about the fact that it's contaminated.
Because one, in the first instance, this rice was
Confiscated.
Yes. Then two, you're giving it out without certification that it is still good for consumption, and it is now being returned. Then you are now emphasizing that it was after 3 or 4 days that it was returned. Does that really matter? Because what I expected is that the custom and excise should go ahead and convince us that this rice is still good for consumption. Probably cook on a live TV, cook some of it and eat. And prove it to us. The rice that you people rejected have now become the palatable edibility that you have.
I second that motion.
You understand? But
it didn't happen.
It's not happening. So I don't think we are just dissipating energy unnecessarily on because it doesn't matter. It's not as if the expired rice is distributed, it's only PDP members that will eat it.
No, every
PDP will eat,
yeah.
APC will eat,
SDP.
and even non-partisan people too will.
Yeah.
So we should be more concerned about the health of our people, because the essence of the palliative is just because there is an health issue. Why must we now compound the health issue because of?
I will say something, that it is people with poisoned mind that will be defending the gift for poisoned rice.
Now, somebody now raised a problem that because Oyo State rejected the rice, so others that want to give incentive or palliative to the state government, they will be discouraged that it might be turned down.
Well,
like
if those people
to say, sure on it.
No. If those people too are the kind of people that will bring bad gifts, it's better they should be discouraged. If they are the kind of people that will bring to people of Oyo State what they wouldn't give to their dog, it's better they should be discouraged.
Yeah, because we have had cases of imported PPE that they say they are malfunctioning
and contaminated.
If there have been cases of certification, there won't be such cases. We need to be very careful. In an attempt to fight pandemic, we should not compound our problems, and we need to know that the essence of all this fight and talk about this pandemic is for us to survive. And if we can even go a step further, take advantage of this situation and even rise higher above the level we had in terms of medical infrastructure and in terms of the way we reason, we should be able to come together for once. I remember the way the whole Southwest came together because of Omotekun, and we're all singing one voice. I think we should be able to do that for this pandemic and overcome every kind of obstacle we'll be facing. Because this thing will come and go. Then we pray that many of us will survive to tell the story of how we survive.
One point I would love to make here is that our leaders and politicians should learn to know that it's the people that voted them into power, even though they used party platform.
Yeah.
The problem in Nigeria is that elected public officers are more loyal to their party than the people.
Okay.
And so, for reasons of party solidarity, even things that will harm people, they keep silent about it, rather than talk.
I agree with you.
And it's a problem we are having.
Many of us too, we have to be careful not to fall into that same pit, because I keep lamenting that we must be able to differentiate loyalty to the nation or to the state and loyalty to the party. You know, the loyalty to the state should come before loyalty to the party. When there are conflicting interests between the state and the party,
State comes
align
first.
with the state. And many of
Me, I would even prefer the use of the word people instead of state.
State in the context of both people and the entity itself.
Because state could mean those who are in power.
No. Of course, you know what I mean. That's not what I mean. Because if you're loyal to the people in power, you're still loyal
To the party.
So, okay, let me agree with you that loyal
to the people. Yes.
So, well, our friends out there, we're just having our normal discussions, but before we round up our discussions, because we'll be stepping out now, and once you're stepping out of your door, you you must use your face mask, and it's just a precaution. Face mask is not a guarantee that you will not be infected, but at least you know that it will, to a large extent, keep you safe. Keeping safe in this dispensation is the real thing. Like I joke with some of my friends, I said when HIV started, the slogan was "Play safe." I said this pandemic is so brutal that it's not even allowing play. It's stay safe. Just stay. So is a local.
Mine is
You have to. It's a locally fabricated face mask. You put it on. I must tell you, my voice has changed slightly. I must tell you that it's not convenient at all. But it's either you keep safe.
Yeah, it's better to say.
It's better to keep safe.
Better safe than sorry.
It's better safe than positive. So, friends, keep safe, and God will see us through.
Amen.
One love. Bye.